Viewer discretion is advised. This monster here, Darian Vince, I don't care what anybody has to say, this man killed Maleah Davis. And Maleah Davis's mom knew about it. They're talking about that they saw this man with a large trash bag with bottles of bleach. And his mother said that she cleaned the house with bleach on the day that Maleah came up missing. Who, I want to know who, cleans their house with bleach? How you going to step in there, first of all, from the fumes coming from bleach? And we all know that when people use bleach, they're trying to cover up something. The blood that was left. I'm just hoping that when it's all said and done, that this man and that woman both get the death penalty. There is no excuses that you can give to kill that girl, that child. I don't care how mad you got, how bad of a day you was having. It does not justify you killing that child. And let's go ahead and be honest. I know some sick ass women that have children, and because they dislike the child's father, they misuse the child. And if a woman has a child like Maleah, and she meets another man and has a child from that other man, she's going to push a child like Maleah to the side and embrace the new man's child. I've seen it happen before. And this sick asshole probably, didn't like the little girl, didn't like the girl's father, and killed the damn girl. Now they can't find his ass. And her ass got Queen Lex up there to help her. She has her head down, but she has her head down in shame. If my child came up missing, they asked me to do an interview, I would not be able to do an interview. I would be sick, depressed, lifeless. I couldn't do an interview. These people come here doing interviews, got their head all down. You're not fooling no one. At least you're not fooling me. You two monsters killed that little girl. And now you're trying your best to get out of it. And although that guy is a sick-ass fool, I still have to get on the mother. I just don't understand the selection that women's make when it comes to choosing a mate, spouse, significant other, whatever you want to call it. They got guys that sit in the house all damn day playing video games, won't get a damn job, won't clean up, won't do shit. Getting mad if you buy the kid something, won't buy him nothing. These are the type of men that y'all choose, men that you have to take care of. Men that are going to be jealous of your children. The problem with the people today is the problem in the mind. And their mind corrupts their heart. But as I say, now the lady wants to come through with some revelation that the man was abusing and molesting the child. Why didn't you say this here from the beginning? Why didn't you tell the CPS people that? Why didn't you tell Maleah's father that? I'm quite sure he would have handled that situation. But the reason that you did not do this is because you are a damn liar. You assisted in the death of your child. You are equally, if not more, guilty of this crime than Darian is, because you allowed it to happen. You allowed a monster like Darian to be in your life. You allowed a monster like Darian to dictate to you how to handle your children. I also know that you have to be a willing participant. So the things that Darian got you to do were things that you wanted to do to your own child. That was to get her out the way so you can live your life, so you can do your thing. It's going to be real hard doing them things while you're in prison. And your buddy, your man, Vince, whatever his name is, Darren, Vince, they're going to have a ball with his ass in prison. That bump he got on his forehead, that ain't nothing. He have a bump on his ass when they get through with it. People want to find reasons not to believe the things that are written in the Bible. But the Bible speaks of things like this happening, and they give reasons why things like this happen and solutions. There's a solution to all of these horrific current events that we've been experiencing lately. And I got to go to this race deal for a second. Is that these crimes were not something that went on in the black community. You didn't hear black people killing their children or killing stepchildren, killing children, period. But God has given people over to, as the Bible says, a reprobated mind, a failing mind. In your mind today, what goes on is nothing but failure. And only a sick person would do the things that I see people do today. Sexually assaulting children, sexually assaulting animals, abuse of elderly. The people have gone hog wild. And when you lose something, like people have lost their minds, you have to backtrack, trace your steps, see exactly where did you leave it at. We lost our minds somewhere in the 80s. We can recover from this. I know we can. But first, we have to do some separation from certain people. Because all you people that will claim yourself you want to believe in the Bible, Jesus said he did not come to bring peace, but a division. So we got to divide ourselves up, man, from certain people. That just does not mean white people. That means some people that are doing what you know is wrong. Somebody that you know that's a child predator, don't mess with them. Somebody that you know is a thief or burglar, don't mess with them. Somebody that you know is a murderer, don't mess with them. Get back from them. These women that dating guys that you know are deadbeats, lazy, grown-ass kids, don't date them. Quit basing what you do off of looks. I like him because he cute. He gonna give me a cute baby. A cute, dumbass, stupid baby just like the daddy. I really feel sorry for what happened to Maleah. I feel as if it could have been avoided. That could have been avoided. CPS dropped the ball, and the mama just kicked the goddamn ball. The child's father probably was helpless to do anything, because you know how the system is with black fathers. They give the mother all the rights, no matter how corrupt her ass is. Maleah's death is proof of that. Somewhere along the line, the black men in America are going to have to stand up. You got to take fear out of it. Quit being scared of going to jail or getting killed or shot. Because if you're doing what's right, that doesn't mean that is what's going to happen. That's just something in your own mind. That's because you have a failing mind. We need to make sure that there will not be another Maleah Davis. Well, another Malia Davis' death. We can prevent that. I knew some Hispanics. And this one guy was married, got on crack, and just started abusing his wife. Those other Hispanics went into that man's house, whooped that man's ass, kicked him out of his own house, and told him he could not come back until he kicked his drug habit. Those other Hispanics took care of that woman and those children until that man kicked that drug habit. He came back home. Now everything is good. We can learn a lot from different people, from other races. But the people that we want to follow are the corrupt ones. That does corrupt things. As I say, these things can be prevented. And one way to especially prevent incidents like this is to make better decisions. Don't be quick to make certain judgments. Before you date somebody, you might see they look good to you, but do some investigating into their backgrounds to see what type of person they are. I always say go meet the grandmama. Some about them old people, they're not going to lie. They're going to tell the truth about their own people. If they ain't no good, they're going to let you know. But to wrap this up, one thing I do know, when I saw Cornell Lakes up there with y'all ass is grass. We're going to find out now what did you do to your child. What he did to you, because you know everything, lady. You know how he killed her. You know where he disposed of the body. You know all these things. The only thing Cornell Lakes is going to do is turn your ass in and get that bond, with that award money for your ass. You're not going to get no help. They might promise you that you might get some protection, but your ass is going to prison. And guess what? It is deserving. If there is a punishment worse than death, you and that monster, both y'all asses monster, but both you and that monster, y'all need a punishment worse than death. Skinned alive, however you come up with something. You people need it. And as I say, we the people, we should stand up because we know people in the community that are monsters. And we allow them to hang around. The cops act like they're helpless to get rid of them. But we can get rid of their asses. But united we stand, divided we fall. Instead of us uniting on bullshit, let's unite on some real shit. And that's clean up our communities.